off. Starting lineup, number 2, junior, 5'11", Kylie Bess. Wearing number 4, junior at 5'3", Katie Patillo. Junior at 6'1", number 25, Abby Turner. Wearing number 35, it's sophomore at 5'7", Emma Johnson. 6' sophomore, wearing number 35, Sierra Severs. The Lady Mules are coached by John David Patillo, Joan Lack, and Kelsey Williams. And now for your home team on the scoreboard, it's the Crusaders of Saxony Lutheran. 5'10", senior, number 12, Bree Jenkins. Number 15, junior at 5'4", Michaela Mueller. Wearing number 21, senior, 5'8", Macy Smith. Senior at 5'9", number 24, Cass Wunderlich. And number 41, junior at 5'7", Emma Bruni. The Crusaders are coached by Sam Sides and Max Weezer. The officials for this game, Jerry Dement, David Spriggs, and Darren Garrison.
Welcome to the third place matchup. I'm Chris Hotchkiss alongside Jeff Limbaugh. Glad you're here with us. Saxony and Bluff hooking up here. Saxony, the number 4 seed in the tournament. Poplar Bluff, the number 3 seed.
Good matchup, Chris. At least on paper it is. Both these teams got stars. Bruni for Saxony Lutheran and Bass for Poplar Bluff. I'm looking forward to it. Two good coaches.
It's going to be Bess and Jenkins jumping center, and Saxony wins the first possession.
Bluff in the man-to-man to start it off.
Saxony getting into their man offense. A deflection down low, but Lady Crusaders stay with it. Dribble drive penetration, left it short though. Did Smith. Here come the Lady Mules. Good anticipation on the pass by Bruni. She goes in for the layup.
Yeah, they're going to need Bruni to step up in the primetime player role. Got on the board first with the steal.
Little point guard here, Katie Patillo for Bluff. It's going to go off Patillo, and it'll be Lady Crusader basketball. Oh, now they'll switch it back and say it's Bluff ball. I think the official just pointed the wrong way initially. Patillo thought about a 3. Kick it back out. Now an open 3 look off the mark for Emma Johnson. Early first quarter action. Saxony up 2-0. Glad you're here with us on the first place game.
Looks like Saxony wanting to be very patient, at least here in the early going. Take some time. They might want this low-scoring game.
Yeah, they may want to shorten the game. You know, you kind of see that and hear that more in football than anything, you know, using up the whole 25-second play clock and, you know, running the ball a lot and stuff. You want to really keep high-powered offenses off the field, and that's kind of what, as Jeff's talking about, Saxony looks to do here early, taking a lot of time off each and every possession.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful pass into Bree Jenkins for the easy bucket.
Nice little wraparound pass. Let's give Michaela Mueller the credit for that.
Knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with Poplar Bluff.
That's perfect execution for Saxony. Take a lot of time off the clock and get a bucket.
Corchamelia checks in for Bluff.
Bess, a Division I talent.
Little left-hand runner.
Talked to Coach Patillo before the game. He said a lot of colleges are looking at her.
Really?
Southwest Missouri, or what are they?
Missouri State
now. Said they really like her.
Been Missouri State for a long time. You're going old school with Southwest Missouri.
Yeah, that's how
there.
old I am.
And another bucket for Bess.
Only a junior. Coach Patillo's daughter's a junior. He said he'll be even better next year, and he's pretty good this year.
Coach Gene Bess sitting right underneath us here in the press box, watching his granddaughter this week. 3 ball, too long.
Tell you how old Coach Bess is. If you think I'm old, I was at Three Rivers when Coach Bess was. It seemed like he'd been at Three Rivers forever then.
Going to stay with the Lady Mules on the foul. I think they got that foul on Mueller, didn't they?
Yes, 15. Bruni against Bess. I like that matchup to watch.
Corner 3 off the mark for Patillo. She was knocking down some threes in warm-ups. I was watching her. Strong to the hole, count the bucket, and a foul for Emma Johnson.
Yeah, they stripped it away after a good job by Bruni to get that rebound. She had it stripped away from behind, and it led to numbers the other way. And Emma Johnson, 5'7" sophomore, finished strong and drew the and one.
Emma Johnson. Entering the game for the Lady Mules, number 24.
Hannah Bass into the game for Poplar Bluff. Couldn't hit the free throw.
A lot of underclassmen here in this SEMO
Yeah,
conference,
there is.
Chris. I mean, John David told me he didn't have any seniors, and I thought he was mistaken. But looking here at the box score, he doesn't have any seniors.
Left-hand layup good for Macy Smith.
And we've been saying that all, the
We
good
have.
young talent that the SEMO conference has on the girls' side.
Yeah, Kennett without a senior. Bluff without a senior, and they're the 3 seed. Good post position down there. Couldn't get it to go. Offensive putback. Good for Sierra Sievers.
She was posted up earlier, Johnson was, and they just never did get it to her. And till late, and Bluff with the bucket on the missed shot. With the left-hand finish,
Yeah.
that was pretty.
Got it on
Bruni.
the second attempt for Bruni.
Only way to get it up was with the left hand, and that's how she made the bucket.
Bass, stop and pop. Couldn't get it to go. Bruni clears. Bree Jenkins back to the bucket, back out. Skip it cross court for Bruni. Had it blocked by Bess. She wants to get out and run. Count the bucket and the foul.
What was impressive about that, Chris, is that she's left-handed. Could you tell as she went down with her right hand, most of the girls struggle with their offhand. Kylie Bess took that with the right hand, went up with the right-handed layup, and was fouled hard.
And we're going to get the first timeout from Coach Sam Sides. We'll take it with them. Bluff leads it 10-8. Best to try to complete the three-point play after the timeout and wasn't able to knock it down. She's got 6 of the 10 points for Poplar Bluff here in the early going. Bruni going to be fouled on the pass.
Kind of cleared this side, overloaded one side, let Bruni match up man-to-man on her side. Took it strong to the hole.
That's the first on Alexis Richardson. 5th team foul against the Mules. Checking in for Poplar Bluff. I don't have a 31 in my program. Shot off the mark. Here comes Patillo. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay right here. Knocked out of bounds by Bruni. Bluff still leads at 10-8. Patillo slow down the action and start over, directing traffic. And we're going to get an offensive foul on a screen. That's going to go against Corchamilia. Corchamilia. Saxony can tie it with a bucket or take the lead with a 3. I think Bluff's led throughout, haven't they? Saxony has yet to have a lead. Runner in the lane off the mark.
Yeah, good move. Just a little flat on the shot.
And a Bass had the rebound. Trying to get it inside, they do. Couldn't connect. Could Abby Turner. Runner in the lane off the mark. Bruni tried to get the offensive board, but it's tipped out of bounds by the Lady Mules.
Probably should have knocked it off the back glass. Tried to be too fine and drop it in. A lot of people do that. It's a lot easier shot if you take it off the glass, especially a little runner like she had.
Trying to get it in, and an errant pass goes into the hands of Emma Johnson, who lays it up and in with her left hand. 4-point lead for Poplar Bluff inside 30 seconds left in this first quarter. $15-foot jumper off the mark. Kylie Bess inside 10 seconds. She looks up at the clock.
Got to make her give it up if you're
Now
Saxony.
this ball staying in her hand. She's going to pull up right here. And she dished it off, but a little too late. And that will end the first quarter. Bluff leads it 12-8. Krachachkis, Jeff Limbaugh back here, second quarter action. Bluff with the ball and a 4-point lead. Pull-up jumper. Nothing but the bottom of the net for the sophomore, Emma Johnson.
She's got 8, Chris, and it was a contested shot that she drilled.
Another underclassman.
Biggest lead of the game for Bluff.
Nice dish off down low to Bree Jenkins. That's Jenkins' first bucket since early first quarter.
Oh, good
and
block
a good
there.
block, yeah, on this end.
Wonderlic
by
came
Wonderlic.
over.
Mueller checks back in for Saxony. Patillo cut off, but they do a good job swinging it back out to Bess. Bess in trouble. Gets it back out to Hannah Bass. Patillo open for 3. Got it to go.
Good ball movement resulted in Patillo open on the weak side for the first three-pointer of the night for Bluff.
Lead up to 7 now, 17-10.
Jenkins posted up.
Bruni banked it in from 5.
Got 6 to lead the Crusaders in scoring.
Cuts the lead down to 6. Bess lost it. Ball on the floor. Poplar Bluff retains possession. Coach Patillo directing traffic out there. Exactly what he wants. Bess turnaround jumper from the free throw line. Wouldn't go. Saxony finally clears. Bluff had a couple looks down here, just couldn't extend the 5-point lead. Glad you're here with us in this third place game on SPS TV, your home for Saxon Athletics. We are glad to be bringing you each and every game of this 2018 version of the SEMO Conference Tournament.
Tough shot.
On the girls' side, Bree Jenkins couldn't get it to go. And they'll say the foul happened on the floor. We'll be here all week next week too, partner. Calling each and every game from the boys' tournament.
Good matchups there as well.
Saxon, the 1 seed in that. Cape Central, the 2 seed.
2 good teams in Class 4 that are going to meet probably a lot this season.
Bluff was the 3. Notre Dame Charleston was the 4-5. Little runner in the lane. Up and good for Mueller.
Anytime you got Charleston as a 5, you would think teams are pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty
and
balanced.
A foul on this end and 2 shots coming up for Corchamilia.
Looking for her first points.
Couldn't get the first one to go. Rattled in and out. But she dropped the second one down. 18-14, Bluff leads it midway in this second quarter. Bluff still in the man-to-man half-court defense. Kylie Best doing a good job out front on Macy Smith. Dumps it down low to Wonderlick. Couldn't get it to go. Jenkins couldn't get to Philo to go. Ball on the floor, and Best is going to come away with it.
Good hustle by Jenkins. Just couldn't get that point-blank shot to go. But you got to like the effort.
I thought she thought about pulling it. She did, a little too far out. Shot the air ball, but Bluff tracked it down. She was eyeing it for a second. Free throw line jumper off the mark. Jenkins tracks down the rebound, but throws it right into the hands of a Bluff player, and we're going to get a foul.
Cost her teammate Macy Smith a foul, who had to come from behind just a split second late.
Bluff with the lead and the ball.
Oh, good strip.
Yeah, very good strip right there by Sydney Turner. 3 minutes ago here in this first half. Bluff has led throughout, but it's been close. I think biggest lead of the game for Poplar Bluff was probably 7, somewhere around there. Bruni fouled. She'll get 2 free throws.
Did they get Best with the matchup there? Bruni's been not much outside from Bruni here tonight. She's kind of pump faking and taking it to the hole.
First foul against Kylie Best. Missed the first free throw. Did Bruni.
First free throw of the game for Saxony. That shows you they've been much of a perimeter team, Chris, outside. Not much inside game against a much taller Poplar Bluff squad.
Got the second. Bruni's averaging 11 points a game in this tournament.
I don't guess they have an all-tournament team.
I don't guess so. I've never seen an all-tournament from the SEMO Conference, boys or girls. Only the 3rd year of the girls' tournament. They rotate it. Saxon's year to host it. And the pass hit out of bounds. Coach Patillo was trying to call a timeout but didn't get it.
Yeah, I think Darren Garrison's going to give it to him.
They're going to go ahead and give it to him. Coach Side's not going to be happy about that. We'll take it with them. Bluff leads it 18-15. Poplar Bluff basketball coming out of that timeout.
Coach Patillo with the timeout saved a possession for his squad, and they capitalized.
Yep, got 2 points out of it from Emma Johnson.
She's with 10 points now, Chris, Emma Johnson.
Wow. Lead up to 5 now. Corner 3, too long. Best fighting for it. Jenkins gets it. And is going to get rewarded with 2 free throws.
Going to get Best with the second foul. Jenkins, rail thin, wouldn't you call her, Chris? But she's really active around the ball. A lot of couple of second shot opportunities because of Jenkins.
Missed the first one. You talked about Emma Johnson already having 10, right, for Poplar Bluff? averaging 7 points a game in this tournament. Jenkins did knock down that second free throw, cuts the lead down to 4 now. Patillo had her pass picked off by Bruni. Nice pass over to Jenkins, couldn't finish, got the rebound, but got the follow to go. Missed a point blank one, did Jenkins, but stayed right with it. Free throw line jumper, back of the rim, no good. Johnson with the steal, back to Hannah Bass. Skip it cross court to Patillo. Coach Patillo calling out the play that he wants. She's going to dribble out of bounds. And a turnover.
Also in for Lady Bills, number 20, Hannah Corchevilla.
Minute 15 left in this first half. Saxony can tie it with a 2 or take their first lead with a 3. They've been hanging around. It was,
You know they're just going to be patient.
yeah.
Get the shot they want. Got a lot of time. I think they'd be happy going to the locker room tied at 20. And throw it away.
Yeah, out of bounds. Not a very good possession right there by the Lady Crusaders. 48 seconds left. It'll get Kylie Best back in the game. Hannah Bass, I'll take a quick seat. And Coach Sam Sides is going to get Macy Smith in. Best wants to bring it back out. Maybe run a little bit of clock. She just looked up to see the time.
Put it in Bess's hands. Let her make a decision.
And they're finally going to get a foul call. 12 seconds left in his first half. And Bess is going to be fouled again this time. They're going to get Macy Smith.
Foul number 21, Macy Smith. First second.
Going to be a 1-on-1 situation here, as that was a 7th team foul against Saxony. Somebody to our left wasn't very happy about the last couple calls.
Yeah, getting into it with the Saxony side. I was trying to watch a little bit of that.
Bess knocks the first free throw down. She'll get a second.
First points here in this second quarter.
And we get a lane violation.
Number 25 back in the game, Abby Turner for Lady Bills.
3-point lead. Saxony trying to cut this lead down here at the end of the half. Floater in the lane, no good by Bruni. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first half. Poplar Bluff leads it 21-18. We'll step aside for a quick break during halftime. We'll come back, and we'll have first half stats. You're watching the third place game in the 2018 Girls SEMO Conference Tournament here on SPS TV. Chris Hotchkiss, Jeff Limbaugh. Back here at the half, let's run through the first half scoring. First for the Saxony Lutheran Crusaders, they had 4 different players in the scoring column, led by Bree Jenkins and Emma Bruni, both with 7 points and 2 points apiece for Mueller and Smith to give the Lady Crusaders their total of 18. 4 different in the scoring column for Poplar Bluff also. 10 points for Emma Johnson, 7 for Kylie Best, 3 points for Katie Patillo, and 1 for Hannah Corchamilia to give Bluff their total of 21. Poplar Bluff outscored Saxony 12-8 in that first quarter. Then Saxony outscored Poplar Bluff 10-9 in that second quarter to bring us to our halftime score. Poplar Bluff 21, Saxony 18.
Glad you're with us here on SPS TV. Third place for right here. Got a good one. 21-18 Bluff. Jump hook up and good by Wonderlick.
Wonderlick's first bucket in this game.
I think Bluff's biggest lead, Chris, what was about 6?
7, I think. I think it was 17-10 at one point in time.
Good pass from Bess inside to draw the foul. 2 free throws coming for Abby Turner. Dexter and Jackson right after this one for the championship.
Going to be a good one as Macy Smith picks up her third personal foul.
2 free throws coming. One point, Bluff lead. Pretty quiet crowd.
It is.
Those Dexter fans will get fired up for the next one for sure.
Oh, yeah. So will Jackson.
Saxony wanting to run this trip. Wonderlick. That's her spot. Saxony regains the lead about a minute in here in the third quarter.
2 quick buckets by Wonderlick.
Patillo's pass is knocked out of bounds. Sam's been around Jackson a while. He's had a lot of success. They've had some, I don't know if he's ever went to state. I know he's got close a couple of times. Got into that rich tradition up at Saxony Lutheran on the girls' side. All their girls' sports are very good. Bess had it stripped away and stolen. To Bruni with the left hand up and good. You can tell these better teams, Chris, they'll hit those left-handed layups. They make that extra pass to the open guy. Saxony with a steal on a little run here. A 3-point Saxony lead. They've got the ball. Wonderlick couldn't hit that jumper but followed it. Looks inside to Jenkins with a turnaround jumper. Good start to the quarter for Saxony.
8-0 run.
And a foul will stop that momentum.
Fouls on Saxony's number 21, Macy Smith. That's her 4th. Team foul number 2. In for Saxony, number 31.
Couple substitutions in the game. 26-21.
Almost 2 minutes into this third quarter. Bluff yet to get in the scoring column.
And another steal. Bruni ahead. Lays it up and in. And that'll get Coach John David Batillo off the bench. He'll use a timeout here with Saxony controlling this third quarter. It's a 7-point Crusader lead back after this.
It's going to be time.
Jeff Limbaugh alongside Chris Hotchkiss. Big Saxony run here to start the third. They lead by 7, which is their biggest lead of the game.
10-0 run.
You get a 10-0 run put on you, I put the ball in Kylie Bess's hands if I'm Bluff. Deflected out of bounds. Jenkins very active here tonight.
Good timeout by Coach Patillo.
But when you're the man, as Bess is, everybody knows you're the man, so they're going to come out and guard you. Patillo, entry pass inside. Kick back to Bess. About 2 minutes in, third quarter action. Long range 3 for Patillo's up and good. A big bucket there for Poplar Bluff.
Her second 3 of the ball game.
Both of them by Patillo. 28-24 Saxony lead. I think Saxony plays a lot better when they want to pick up the pace. Very patient. Bruni for 3 off the back rim. They'll give it to Bluff. Bluff's pretty deep. John David will play a lot of players. He'll bang you around. He's got some good size. I look for Bluff, and I guess Bluff and Jackson probably to be the district in the girls, as probably it will be with the boys. Ball deflected out of bounds on a nice defensive play by Bruni. Four-point Saxony lead. They trailed at the half. Turner inside to Bruni. Players on the floor, but no call. That'd been the NBA line, Chris.
Yeah.
It was too low for anything called, so maybe that's what they thought. We've got a whistle at the half line.
Going to get a reach-in foul on Sydney Turner.
13 foul already for Saxony here in the third. Inside of 5 minutes left in the third.
That's 3 on Turner. Macy Smith also has 3 for the Lady Crusaders.
Bess with Mueller drawing an assignment of stopping her. Good pass inside.
That's Seaver's first bucket.
2-point Saxony lead. Nip and tuck battle. Pass inside to Spanley. Fouled from behind. She'll go to the line. Little pick and roll on this end.
First foul against Abby Turner. First team foul against the Lady Mules.
5'10 junior Olivia Spangley. Saxony, for people that don't know, located just outside Jackson. A private school that draws from, I'm sure, along all the area, probably even into Illinois. Both free throws made, so Bluff will throw it away on a bad turnover there. Saxony's ball in the 4-point lead. Still campaigning for Saxony to join the SEMO conference on the boys' side.
We need to say something to Coach McGill about that, don't we?
If they're listening up in the Saxony area, get in on this boys' action down here. I don't think they're a member of any conference as a missed shot.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I don't know who they would be if they're up there some of those small conferences. They need to get out of that. Another steal by Saxony. To Mueller. A blocking foul out high. Bluff just don't look good this third quarter.
No, they really don't. They look out of sorts.
4-point Saxony lead. Oh, I get to say it now. Corchamelia into the lineup for Poplar Bluff. We're number 20. Wonderlake, good backdoor pass and a good block from behind by Bess. Saved a sure 2.
Yeah, good recovery by Kylie Bess there.
Bess ahead. Fred threaded the needle. 3-point shot. Air ball. Bluff will keep it alive. On the floor as Severs was pushed from behind. 14 foul on Saxony, so underneath the bucket. I think it was underneath.
First on Spanley.
Here comes Bree Jenkins, a little spark plug for Saxony, along with Zoli Roth. Patillo inbounding it for Bluff, looking for Bess. Underneath with nowhere to go, and they say she stepped out of bounds. Tough place to have the ball with traffic. Bess couldn't even get the shot off.
She was looking for the foul with a little contact.
Back to Saxony with the 4-point lead at the 3:20 mark. Spangley drives, cut off there. Good defense by Patillo, and Spangley drew a foul. Patillo came up from the weak side. Spangley didn't see her. Saxony had it up to 6. Down to 4 now. Patillo another 3. Left it short. We head the other way, 2-on-1. Head to Bruni. With the left hand, laid it up in traffic. Emma Bruni. Back to the 6-point Saxony lead at 32-26. Bess been pretty quiet, had an active first quarter. Not much here. Since gets a screen out high.
Going to get a foul against Saxony. That's going to be 3. Ooh, second, okay. I thought it was going to be 3 on Jenkins.
2 is better for Saxony.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Best trap at the timeline. Deflected out of bounds by Spangley. Bluff trying to use that size advantage now, trying to get some buckets.
I'm going to blame that on you since you kept the first half stats.
Oh, did I have 2? Yeah, I probably did. Bess with it. Only a junior. Seems like she's been playing forever.
Had a 50-point game last year against Sykeston.
3-point shot in the air. Just barely drew iron. Bess with the putback. And another foul underneath on the floor.
Foul number 23 is
That's first on Zoe Roth. 7th team foul already against Saxony. So Bluff going to be shooting free throws for the rest of this game.
Kylie Best, the program I'm looking at, a lister at 5'11". What do you think, partner? Is she 5'11"? Her dad's probably 5'11".
also in number 25, Abby Turner.
Brian Best, the assistant coach, son of Coach Gene Best from Three Rivers. Off the back rim, missed a free throw. Wouldn't expect that. Here comes Saxony looking to run again. Nobody picks up Colvin. Jenkins, of course. Who else underneath that bucket for that rebound? And she's quickly fouled. I like her.
Yeah.
If I had an all-tournament vote, Chris, she would be on it.
You'd be giving it 1 to her? I could go along with that pretty easy.
I might not have got the vote. I missed Tuesday action. Off the back rim. Wunderlich's played well in her reserve row. Back in for Saxony. And Bess will take a quick break for Poplar Bluff.
Got the second one, did Jenkins. She's got double figures now with 10 points.
7-point Saxony lead inside of 2 minutes. Good pass up the floor to Bass, who missed a shot. Bluff with a second chance opportunity, and Corcamelia with the bucket. 33-28. Bruni, nobody picked her up, left it short. Got her own rebound and drew a foul. Don't see Bruni miss too many point blanks. I guess she thought she was going to get that contact foul that never happened. So it'll be Saxony's ball to the left of their bucket, right below us. Out on top, that's Colvin. Wunderlich. Here, Coach Patillo telling his team to back up. Bruni with the left hand had a block by Corcamelia. And then she immediately turns it over. Good defense, though. With 1:16 left here in the third. Here comes Bass back into the lineup for Poplar Bluff. Five-point Saxony lead. And Wunderlich threw it into the second row of the bleachers on the far side.
Jink, I was watching Jink, and she was posting up down low. She had position, and she was calling for it. She was not happy when that pass sailed into the second row instead of down on the low block to her.
Sievers has played well. Checks back in for Poplar Bluff. She'll inbound it. At the 1 minute mark, Bluff can pull it within 3 with a bucket. They led at the half. Big third quarter by Saxony, giving them their first lead in a while. Pass, was it deflected? Yes, it was. They'll say it'll keep it with Poplar Bluff. To the left of their bucket. Real quiet crowd.
It is. A few more people have come in.
Up off the glass and good by Emma Johnson, who had a good first half for Poplar Bluff.
Johnson had 10 in the first half. That's her first bucket here in the third quarter, so she's got 12 now.
33-30. See what Saxony wants to do here. Close it down this third quarter. Shot up and good from about 10. Zoe Roth with a big bucket. They gave it back to, now they'll change it. And say they gave it to Bluff, but they'll switch it over, and the score's right, 35-30. Ball's deflected out of bounds. Had that problem that we caught in the first half. Didn't play a factor in the game. Inside of 15 seconds, Bess with it. Bluff with the ball, trailing by 5. See what Bess wants to do, distribute it. Kind of flatten down on the baseline. They'll double team Bess. She gets around that double team with the left hand. Wouldn't get it to fall, and the horn sounds ending this third quarter. For the third place game of the SEMO Conference Girls Tournament, Saxony Lutheran 35, Bluff 30. Fourth quarter action in just a while. Jeff Limbaugh, Chris Hotchkiss. Fourth quarter here from the fabulous Sykeston Fieldhouse, the host of the SEMO Conference Girls Tournament here this week. It'll be Bluff's ball. They trail by 5. A big quarter by Saxony gave them the lead. Up by 5. Patillo skips it through a defender for Saxony. Looking inside, the ball's deflected out by Bree Jenkins. It'll stay with Bluff.
Saxony outscored Poplar Bluff 17-9 in that third quarter.
That's how you come back and take the lead. Lob inside to Best. Turnaround jumper.
They need her to get going in this
Exactly
fourth
right.
quarter.
I was just going to say that. Best has got to get active, get Bluff this comeback win.
She did not have a point in that third quarter, did Best.
3 points, Saxony lead. Bluff picking up the defense, you can tell. Bounce pass intended for Jenkins, and they threw it out of bounds. Not a good entry. Mueller didn't really get good spacing to get it into Jenkins. And they throw it away. Slipping behind the Crusader defense and missing the shot was Hannah Bass. Saxony come out of that unscarred. Up the floor to Mueller. She'll drive baseline. Left is short. Jenkins tried to keep it alive but fell down right as she's reaching for the ball. Here comes Bluff the other way. Best top of the circle. Shot an air ball. 35-32, Saxony just underway here. Fourth quarter. Jenkins will take a seat for a little bit, get her rested up for the stretch drive. Calling out the play they want.
Johnson and Bess on top of this zone.
Wonderleg might have got away with a travel, but threw it away just in case they weren't going to call that. Couple of trips down the floor, and Saxony with a couple of turnovers. Patillo trap, ball deflected. Here comes Saxony with it. 3-point shot off the front rim to Wonderlick. Turner will try it again. Won't get it to fall. Bluff the other way. 6:15 left in the game. Bluff trails by 3. Best trying to dump it inside, and a good defense by Bruni knocked it out of bounds. It'll stay with Poplar Bluff.
Tell you, Bess does a pretty good job when she's driving to the bucket. Defenders are naturally going to collapse on her. She's constantly looking for an open teammate.
Coach Patillo, Poplar Bluff wants a timeout with 6:09 left in this game. Saxony enjoys the 3-point lead. Right back after these. Back at the field house after the Bluff timeout. They'll have the ball underneath their bucket, trailing by 3. 6:09 left in this game. Championship game right after this. Best with a floater in the paint. Stripped on the way up and drew the foul.
Looked like they had a design play to roll her off a pick to get her open.
Spanley with the foul. Bess has missed some free throws, though. At the line, drained that one. Cuts the lead for Saxony down to 2 at 35-33. Whole lot of time left.
No doubt about that.
In and out on the second one. Bluff trying to keep it alive, and they do. Save to Patillo, and then she threw it away to Spangley. Ahead to Bruni. Up and in. A 4-point turnaround there. Bluff turned it away, and Bruni got the easy look. Back to the 4-point lead.
Bruni's got 15 now to lead all scorers.
Best missed the floater, but another second chance by Poplar Bluff, and a foul out front.
Fouls on the Lady Crusaders, number 41, Emma Bruni.
That's the first on Bruni. And it's going to be a 1-and-1.
I'm going to say, Saxony's had a lot of fouls, so we got to be shooting.
That's 9, so the next team foul. And Bluff will be in the double bonus the rest of the way.
Emma Johnson at the line, 5'7" sophomore. 4-point Saxony lead. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound, Wunderlich. Turner to Mueller. Bruni open for 3. Not this time. And Bluff had the rebound and lost it out of bounds.
Back into the Lady Crusaders, number 21, Macy Smith, and number 12, Bree.
5:25 left. Saxony underneath their bucket with the 4-point lead. Bruni looking inside. Back to Mueller. Inside for a floater, up and good by Bree Jenkins. She loves to post up in the paint. Whistling a foul against the Saxony pressure. It's going to be on Mueller. Only the 15 foul they're showing up there for. Or is that 10? Oh, yeah, Saxony with 10 fouls, yes.
Yeah, so that's
Bluff will walk down, double bonus now.
2 from now on. Jeff, I don't know if you could hear Coach Sam Sides on that last out-of-bounds play, but he called out play 3, and then once they inbounded it, I could hear him. He said, I don't know what you ran, but it wasn't 3.
Coach always likes that, doesn't he? Patilla with the first free throw. 5-point Saxony lead. Missed that one. Jenkins with another rebound. Quickly to Bruni. Back it out. Saxony with the lead. Trying to dump it inside to Spangley. Ball's loose on the floor and a tie up. Possession arrow will keep it with the Crusaders. Bess will check back in. Trying to hit Jenkins, and Jenkins was cutting the other way. Luckily, Saxony kept the ball. And a holding call out high going to be on Bess. 4:48 left.
That wasn't play 3 either. He wanted to play 3 again. He still didn't get it.
Now you go 6. Let's see what 6 is. That's the old, used to run it with Brian Elliott for Sykeston. I call it the picker. They get it in bounds. An opening with the left hand, missed it. A loose ball foul.
I'll stay right here.
A lot of fouls here. We're going to shoot some free throws. A lot of time left. Jenkins will inbound it. If I'm Bluff, I'm watching her. And now she'll come out as Wunderlich back in the lineup for Saxony.
Number 24, Hannah Bass, back in the game.
Now we're set. Wunderlich will trigger it. Wunderlich in the paint. Tacks the bucket. Little scoop shot. No good. Patillo ahead to Bess. She'll attack the bucket and laid it up and in. Kylie Bess cuts the lead down to 3 for Saxony Lutheran. 4:15 left in this game. 3 versus 4. As the seeds have held out. Chalk, as they say in the NCAA tournament. Jumper no good. Rebound Bruni inside. Had it knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Saxony Lutheran.
It's been a good one. Hope you've enjoyed it.
Sam Sides will use a timeout for his Crusaders with exactly 4 minutes left in this game, and Saxony enjoying a 3-point lead at 39-36. Welcome back to the fabulous Sykeston Fieldhouse. Exactly 4 minutes left in this third-place battle. Saxony Lutheran on top, 39-36. Their ball to the right of their bucket. Struggling to get it in. Does to Jenkins.
Get a kick ball.
It'll stay with Saxony Lutheran. They'll do it once again from a spot extended from the last time. Tough place right there to inbound it. See how the Crusaders handle it. They get it in easily to Mueller. Get it into the hands of Bruni. Oh yeah, they're in the delay game. Coach Sides used that timeout with the lead. Next foul will send them to the free throw line. It's the old delay game. A lot of time to haul off here, though, Chris. 3:30 left. Keep the ball. I know boys' teams have problems doing it. You got to gamble if you're Bluff. Sometimes it's slip.
Already taken about 30
seconds. And then they throw it away right there.
They took about 30 seconds off that possession. Only a 3-point lead,
Tough
though.
to do in high school to
it
hold
is.
it that long.
You can only do it in high school because there's no shot clock.
Exactly right. Bess will drive, cut off there. She's double team, needs help.
Shot clock, that's a debate all in itself in a high school.
You ever think you'll see a shot clock in high school? Shots missed, knocked out of bounds. They'll give it to Saxony Lutheran.
Probably not.
A lot of people clamor for it. They're trying to substitute, and they let them. Back to live action. As you can hear the fans holler down on the field, so you better not be saying much here tonight. Everybody hears it. 2:42 left, 3 points, Saxony lead. They're back into the 1-4 Kentucky stall, I used to call it. Bruni with it. Back door to Wunderlich. Counted and the foul, and that's how it's supposed to work. You shoot a layup or you hold the ball. And a great pass from Bruni and a nice slip from Wunderlich. And it's a 5-point Saxony lead with 2:30 left. Wunderlich trying to complete the 3-point play.
Third foul against Hannah Bass.
Free throws haven't been good by either squad here tonight. Off the back rim, but a big rebound by Bruni. Another opportunity for Saxony Lutheran. Turner with it. And a whistle and a foul, and free throws coming for Sydney Turner, 5'8" sophomore, be one in the bonus. 2:18 left in this game, a 5-point Saxony lead at 41-36.
That's the first foul against Katie Patillo in this ball game.
Team foul number 8 on Bluff. Free throw in the air, she got that one. That's a big one there. Turner with the free throw.
First point of the game for Turner.
6-point Bluff lead. A free throw here can make it a 3-possession game. And in girls, that's huge. And she made it.
Especially coming down the last couple of minutes, you got to think there's going to be some free throws in the last 2:18, so having some confidence hitting those first two.
Full court man-to-man pressure by the Crusaders. Ball deflected by Bruni out of bounds. She's really picked it up as the leader of this Saxony Lutheran Crusader team. Picked it up on the defensive end. She's having to guard Kylie Bess. Bess can't get it to her. Bruni staring her down. Across the timeline, Bluff. Trying to get it to Bess, and it's stripped away by Bree Jenkins, who missed the shot, tapped up and in by Emma Bruni.
Emma Bruni's got 17 now to lead all scorers.
9-point Saxony lead with 1:48 left, their biggest of the night. Bess trying to work her way free. She's drawing a double team every time she touches the ball. She gets it across court, and a bad foul there. Stops the clock, and 2 free throws coming for Emma Johnson of Poplar Bluff with 1:47 left.
I think that may be 4 on Sydney Turner.
Crusaders, number 31, Sydney Turner. That's her 4th.
It is number 4 on Turner.
Emma Johnson at the line, 2 free throws. Place is quiet. First free throw, in and out, no good. Got to hit your free throws.
Number 21, Macy Smith.
Poplar Bluff with only 2 field goals in this fourth quarter.
Jenkins comes out. I don't understand that. She in foul trouble, Chris?
Bree Jenkins
Why
has
would you
2 fouls.
take her out of the game? But in and out with the second one. A rebound, Saxony Lutheran. 9-point lead, 45-36, and a whistle and a foul. Bruni will be shooting 1 in the bonus. Really stepped it up in this fourth quarter especially.
That's going to be 4 on Emma Johnson.
Here comes Jenkins quickly in.
She didn't stay out long, did Jenkins?
You can't blame him for that. Bruni, a pretty good free throw shooter. Rattles in the first one. 10-point lead with 1:39 left for the Crusaders. They were a 4 seed. Trying to upset the apple cart here as the seeds have won, higher seeds have won every game until this one. Bess quickly crossed the timeline, threw it away. Up the floor to Bruni, and they'll get back into the delay game. Bruni says nobody will stop her. Missed it, got her own rebound. I think Bruni has gave Bess fits all game long. Really made her struggle to look for a shot. Turner dribbling out front, needs help. To Wunderlich. Sam Sides will use another timeout for his Crusaders. 1:07 left, 47-36, Saxony leads. Back to live action. Saxony Lutheran with the commanding lead coming up on the 1-minute mark. Playing keep away here with the spread offense. Whistle and a foul. Stop the clock with 54 seconds left. Double bonus for Saxony Lutheran. Michaela Mueller, the 5'4" junior, at the line. Trying to put this game away if it's not already. Free throw up and good. Bluff's led throughout this game.
Yeah.
Led throughout in their semifinal loss.
Yeah, I was going to say, same thing. They led throughout with Jackson and gave it up towards the end. It was a heartbreaking loss on Tuesday night for the Mules.
Free throw missed. Rebound Bess. Right side to Patillo, a 3 in the air, got it. And Poplar Bluff will use one of their remaining timeouts. Stopping the clock with 44 seconds left. 48-39 Saxony. Back after these. The Crusaders trailed at halftime, but they enjoy a 9-point lead with 44 ticks of the seconds left.
Trailed 21-18 at the half.
They'll throw it long over the pressure to Bruni, who wisely backs it up. Time is on the Crusader side. And Bess will foul to try to extend this out.
Number 3 on Kylie Bess.
Lady Mules, number 2, Kylie Bess, her fourth.
2 free throws for Emma Bruni. Up and good. A good free throw shooting team, I would say, is Saxony Lutheran. Hitting free throws when it counts. Bruni drains them both.
Bruni's got 21 now to lead all scorers.
I watched her play a lot. She's really good. Plays better in the bigger the game, the better she plays.
Showed that here tonight.
3-point shot, no good. Put back up and in by Bluff.
Number 35, Sierra Seavers.
And Coach Patillo will use another timeout with 25.2 seconds left. Championship game right after this one. Dexter Bearcats, who brought the biggest crowd. They'll have the biggest crowd here championship night.
Ought to be a pretty good game. Dexter, senior-laden team. They've got 5 seniors that all start that have been together playing since they were younger. A 6th player coming off the bench. First one off is a senior also. They're going to give up a little size advantage probably to Jackson as they've got pretty good-sized team to the Jackson Lady Indians, but probably a little more experience over on the Dexter side, but ought to be an entertaining matchup in the championship game.
Game 3 right here, our first mild upset.
If you can't make it out here next week, we'll be streaming all the games on YouTube here next week also for the boys' SEMO Conference Championship, so just log on to get on to YouTube and search for SPS TV, Saxon High School, and you'll find our channel. And
don't forget, tomorrow you got a good one, Chris. People might want to watch a Class 4 state-ranked team, Sykeston and Confluence Prep, that
that's right.
Chris will have right here on this same channel for the boys.
We webcast the wrestling match last night. You can go back and watch any of those events on that channel, even after they take place.
Archived up for your convenience. And a little touch foul. And back to the free throw line, Saxony Lutheran. 50-41, Crusaders.
Lady Mules, number 35, Sierra Seavers. At the line, number 15.
Mueller, 2 free throws. And she hit that one. Saxony's tough. They play smart, fundamental, sound ball. Got Bruni as their stud, and I like Jenkins about as much as I like Bruni.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
Inside of 10 seconds. Bess lost it out of bounds.
So just let her go and shoot a layup there.
Yeah, she's really struggled with Bruni been on her here most of this second half. Started out hot, did Bess. Long 3 clangs off the rim. That should wrap it up. It's a 52-41. Saxony Lutheran will take home the 3rd place trophy here in the 2018 SEMO Conference Girls Basketball Tournament. A mild upset. I knew Saxony would be tough, but Bluff was the 3rd seed. Saxony the 4th.
Run down the scoring here real quick. First for Poplar Bluff, 12 points apiece for Bess and Emma Johnson, 10 points for Patillo, 4 for Seavers, 3 for Corchamelia to give Bluff their total of 41. Saxony was led by Emma Bruni's 21 points, 12 for Bree Jenkins, 6 points for Wunderlich, 5 for Mueller, and then 2 points apiece for Spanley, Smith, Roth, and Turner for their total of 52.
Saxony wins it 52-41. When we come back, it'll be the championship game. Should be a good one. Dexter Lady Bearcats taking on the Jackson Lady Indians when we're next online here on SPS TV.